Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tumbu John, and I'm presenting an automatic gate controlling system. So my outlines are problem statement, the proposed solution, the methodology, design, implementation, results, and conclusion. So as I elaborate on the problem statement, isn't it boring to leave the office, let's say at night, after having a stressful day? You drive home, you have to walk down your car, get to the gate, open the gate, get back into your car, drive in, then repeat those steps again to close the gate. Besides it being boring, stressful that evening, you can also be attacked by a thief, a stray animal, or anything. So my proposed solution to that problem of manually opening and closing gates, and not only gates, doors, is an automatic gate controlling system. So methodology, after this problem, seeing this problem is just an idea, but I want to implement the problem. So I did some research and I discovered that I can use a microcontroller, which in this case I use an Arduino. I can use also a motor driver, motors, DVD tray, and some other components which you can just read from the slide. So for my design, this is my design. After that, that is just an idea. And I cannot just tell NGT or ICT for Kids to get me some components, then assemble them together. What if I go blow those components, which are very expensive? So I have to implement that design on the computer using a card which is a Proteus. In this case, I use Proteus to design it, then simulated it. As you can see, I used a motor for my gate. So when the motor turns clockwise, I know my gate is closing, anti-clockwise, I know it's opening. Then my LCD, here I use an LCD with an I2C module. As you can see, this is my PRO sensor, which in this case acts as a human detection sensor. And my Arduino, this small stuff, is a microcontroller. It's like the computer inside it, which controls the whole system. So that's all. And my implementation. After that, I needed to implement that design to make it feasible. So I first of all had to record my idea on a piece of paper. That's the elaborated idea with the research I've done, all that. Then I use, as I said, Proteus to simulate my circuit. Then I had to physically mount that on a breadboard. If I had a breadboard, I would have shown you. We have a breadboard. Okay, so I used a breadboard and mounted this is a breadboard, mounted my circuits, and it brought forth this result. So as you can see, my PRO sensor, that's the physical, and I use this DVD tray. As you can see, this result. So when an obstacle, when a human is approaching the door, it opens. In this prototype here, this is a prototype. So I used so in this prototype, this PRO sensor, which acts as a human, that's motion sensor. When a human is approaching, this LCD to display our values, like telling you no movement, gate closed, and when you're approaching it, the gate opens, and the gate, I'm out of the gate. As I'm approaching, probably my battery has a problem, but yeah, I believe you saw as it opened here. Yeah. So this system, this is just a prototype, but it can be physically implemented in every home. Actually, this prototype exists, but the main reason of this is to tell all of us that this system is not like rocket science. It's not from space. We can actually implement it in our homes, in our communities. It's very of our reach. These things, though we always have to buy, but it can be implemented in our homes, every house. And if it is to be physically implemented, we can also use a remote control. You're living home at night, you don't need to get out of your car to open your gate. Tap a remote control, your door opens, you are in. Pap, it closes. You see, to conclude, let's say a world where all door opening, closing is automated, you realize that fewer thieves, at least the rate at which hijacking, doing the gate, we don't like boring tasks. Even me, I don't like boring tasks. So the stress of this boring task of getting out of my car, opening, I'm so tired, that evening, no, it will be no more. So thank you very much.
When the gate is closing and another obstacle, another person is approaching the gate, does it close first before it reacts by opening to the next person, or it stops midway and opens back?
For this prototype,
yeah,
right, it's based just on timing. That at a particular time when you approach, the gate opens, and when you are still there, you pass through. After that time, it estimates a time. I estimated a time in the program whereby when you are through, the program assumes you must have passed. But if we are building a that's why I say this is a prototype. So a real life system, those things will be taken into consideration. Yeah. Yeah.
If it has a human detector system, what about your pet dog? If your pet dog wants to do that,
your pet is not a human. It's not a human. Your pet is not a human.
Yes, I know. That's what.
If your pet dog wants to enter,
Yes.
you will come with your pet dog and yeah, issue it to you. You will come home and type 1122, you enter. After 1 hour expires and maybe you cannot get access into the house again. So that will be taken into consideration if we are building a real life system. Yeah.
Working on this project. A lot of people have been asking questions related to security, but I want to ask a question related to health. So I don't expect you to answer the question now, but it's something you can reflect on while working on it in the house. So what are the health concerns as far as the prototype or the real implementation of the project is concerned? So the reason why I'm asking this is, this system is very good, but I would say it encourages a lot of laziness. It would allow people to actually do some basic physical exercise, which can, no, I'm not condemning his work, I'm just saying the health concerns, right? Because we are driving towards a world where health is becoming a critical concern. People at my age, right, are dying because of lack of exercises and cardiac arrest and all that. So can you just think of some of the health concerns that can make your system, right, though it's helping the human being to be able to facilitate his or her work, but also try to make sure that it limits the way it overdoes it, right? So people don't just get so lazy and then start having cardiac arrest and high blood pressure and all these things. Because if I get up in the morning, I'm from sleeping, I take my bath, I enter my car, I drive to work, I sit, right? I get up, take my car, drive back. At the gate, I just press remote, I'm just sitting every day. I'm basically not walking. So just think about the health concerns, right? And see how your system can also, pay attention to that and address such issues. Thanks.
Yeah, can I just say something?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, technology, what's the main aim of technology nowadays? Can I ask a question? Yeah, the main aim of technology nowadays,
To better people's lives.
to better people's lives. Yeah.
So,
So normally there are certain boring tasks which humans doesn't want, that they don't want to do, they don't like doing. Yeah, you may say about health, that's good. But medical technology is supposed to advance the technology to sensitize the population that that's even though you are too busy at work, you sit down, you should always create time to do some exercises. So that walking out of your car doing that exercise is not actually enough to keep you fit. So the medical technology is supposed to provide something for that. Why me, I'm concerned on this technology.